envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now.
Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Looking better.
Just hammered that through the line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. Strong hole this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Jon Rahm getting ready for his next shot. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt to move into a tie for first. Currently 5 under for the round. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
That should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This is on a stupendous lie.
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard, and that will take him to 6 under. Why not take another look at that effort?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shots.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Yep, tracking well.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Second shot here on the 9th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Even for the day. That's inside the range.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Okay, let's get back to the action. 20 feet to the cup.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Yeah, a bit long on that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
That's tidy. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And if this can go down, he'll save par. It's tracking. Nicely holed. And for par. Leading by a couple after that hole. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. You like that, didn't you? Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Jon Rahm. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Looking really good, this one. For eagle. He sits in first position. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the 12th.
That dog will hunt.
Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh. Putting for a par now. Job done. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catch?
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Okay, time to return to the action. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
This one from about 160 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Even for the day.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
9 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
That's frustrating. And this one is for his par. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Still in the lead now after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. This player's dialed in. What a shot. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. It's just about 3 feet away.
Little birdie look in here.
And down it goes. 12 under the card now with the stretch to play.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Not a bad line, this one. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Going with the 5-wood. And tidy looking shot, that one. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Time for the 5th shot. Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Oh, just missed. Terrific shot, almost an eagle. And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
All right, Rich, you've stood there, you've hit the shot. Take us through the par 3 17th.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
This one is right down the pipe. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke.
And that'll do it, Rich. Players Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, what a gorgeous day as this event kicks off our featured group. Well, we've got two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. Going with the hybrid. Wow, that would have been an albatross, the rarest of birds. Super shot, that.
Cannot imagine a better way to start their round off with an opening eagle.
Currently a couple under for the round. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
This looks to be heading to the green.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Oh, how about that one? Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Was on a good line. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
That's nicely done. Lookout world was his statement when he came out on the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports, right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I can tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par three, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par three.
Opting for the 6 iron. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. 4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And there it is. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Currently in first position. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par fives on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I think it's more like a gaggle of birdies, isn't it, Luke? Gaggle?
Gaggle of birdies? A bonanza.
Bonanza of birdies.
Yeah. All right. Beauty.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one's going right at the pin here. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will move him to 6 under par. And this from the greenside rough. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The sixth hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut. Nice out the rough here. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
Putting for birdie here.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. Currently in the lead by a shot. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, nice looking putt. Wonderful shot. And that will take him to 8 under. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's incredible. What a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is their look at birdie.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? That could play. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
That's a pretty handy shot. Wow, what a shot. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
If it's up, it could be in. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green and two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Well played, mate. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
Fair effort. And back to the play, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. Nice recovery there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Bit untidy, wasn't it? Second shot here on the 12th. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, absolutely flushed. Time now for the fourth shot.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That is absolutely brilliant. And this one will be for bogey. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Oh, yeah. What a shot that was.
This is awesome. Check this out. Opens the blade wide up, goes right underneath it, and finds the bottom of the cup. Bravo indeed, sir.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Atta boy, good shot. Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him. Surely it's going to.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Sitting at 3 over. How close was that to... Oh, what a shot from the bunker. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Oh, good look at a birdie here. This one's tracking. Yes, they've made it.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This is looking pretty good in the air. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. And this putt to move to 15 under par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This is on a great line.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that,
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
the Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Opting for the 5-wood. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Oh, get in. What a putt to make. Well done.
Fist pumps all round. That is how you do it from outside range. That was huge.
Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Awesome stuff.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Well, this one's right at the pin. That was a beauty. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance. What a win. I mean, just this player was just amazing all week long.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.